All right, Mama. Today is different. You've heard her heart through the brand and you've heard her words on the blog. You've probably saved one or two of her reels on Instagram or TikTok. But today, I get to flip the mic and introduce you to the one who made all of this possible. My mom, Mandy, the founder of the Empty Nest Mom. She's been through immense grief, single motherhood, building businesses from scratch, navigating deep loneliness, and choosing to believe again and again that there was still more waiting for her on the other side of heartbreak. And today, she's going to tell you how she got from barely holding it together to leading a movement of moms who are rediscovering themselves. This is the heart behind the brand, the woman behind the wisdom. All right. Let's start at the very beginning, Mom. What is the Empty Nest Mom and why did you create it?
Well, the empty nest mom is something that I have been thinking in my mind for a long time. I feel like there is so much that moms go through every single day, and no one but a mom understands. It's so much more complicated than just the title mom. We have those titles and we love those titles, but I feel like moms deserve so much more. They honestly, and I know people probably get tired of me saying it, but moms deserve to be seen and to be heard and to have those moments, because sometimes those small moments of just giving your story or saying those few words means so much to a mom and helps so many other moms. It's so hard to explain unless you're a mom. I feel like moms need a space to grow and dream and have others in their corner. And I know that's what I needed. And it really comes from just something deep burning in my soul to help so many other moms.
So you just started it because you feel like moms deserve more.
Well, I do. I firmly believe that moms, it doesn't just change your body, having a baby and becoming a mom. It changes your mind, your heart, your soul. Every single moment of every day it is changed once you've had children, and whether you've physically had them or you're adopting them. And I mean, it goes so far beyond the title mom.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. It changes from the moment you have your first kid and it never stops.
Yeah, there's so many beautiful things, and there's so many really difficult things, and there's so many times that moms question themselves. Am I doing this right? Is this the right thing? And we're learning too, because
Absolutely.
every child is different. You can be the same mom and dad and have three different children, and every
And
child is different,
yeah.
And so, whereas we look, for a mom for wisdom and think that, you're a mom too, scenarios are different. And so that's why I felt like I needed to compile other moms, because a mom that, can empathize with me or see some similarity with me might not see it with you, might not see it with
Right.
Beth, might not see it with Michelle or Jill or Macy. If another mom is there and can help them, I want that to happen. I want every mom's success, and success is different for every mom.
Uh-huh.
So I just I want moms to feel comfortable and to build this community for them.
Yeah. And that's why you found moms in every stage of life
Absolutely.
and have been
Absolutely.
through different things. Like
Yes.
let's get into your grief and back to where it all fell apart for you. What was it like?
Well, probably mostly everything really fell apart for me was when my husband was killed in an auto accident. And I had a 3-month-old baby and a 9-year-old daughter, which was you. I didn't have a choice other than to hold it together and stay strong. Then at that point, I had no idea. I had no idea it was coming. It happened in the blink of an eye, and I had no idea that grief was coming. I was completely blindsided. And along with that, I had no downtime. I didn't have the opportunity to have any time to set aside and say, okay, here's Mandy, and here Mandy needs to go cry.
Yeah.
I had you, and I had a 3-month old, and we had a business, and I was supporting people, and I had to figure out how to keep all that and hold all that together. And, through that grief is when I also learned that everyone goes through it differently. Everyone just, if I cry, someone else might not. And I
Right.
wasn't a crier. And especially in front of people, because to me, that was staying strong. That's how people knew that I was staying strong. And to say I was judged would be an understatement, because I was judged from so many people. And again, shouldn't have been, whereas that should be a season where everyone kind of helps and holds together. That didn't happen. I've walked through and saw many moms and been on a lot of committees and a lot of different things helping people through these years. And everyone deals with it differently. And not one person on this earth is supposed to judge another one for their actions or how it has been. And so I look back and I see those things, and I really empathize with moms going through those things, because um, it's difficult. It's difficult, and
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know what to say.
Mm-mm.
What would it? And this is so silly, but one thing that would have just been so helpful would have been someone. Hey, just I would have come home and someone would have mowed my yard. But I know that you can look at it now, as we've discussed, and you see, and you're like, Mom, I don't know how you made it through that. Well, you know what? Honestly, I don't either.
Yeah, I mean, I look back at it now and you didn't even get to fall apart or grieve the way that you needed to. You had a business to run and children to raise, and I mean,
And time didn't stop for me,
no, and we were so young. Like,
Right.
I was
Right.
young and so was Gracie, and there
Yeah.
was no time for you to get away from it all
No,
at
and I'm
all.
30 years old,
Mhm.
and it's I had no idea, like, the night before that, I had no idea I was gonna wake up, to
Wake up as a widow.
my terror,
Yeah.
with it. And I've dealt with that the best way for me, and I never explained myself, and I never, um, opened up or talked really to anyone
No.
about it, because I didn't feel like I could. And so
Yeah.
I don't advise that, but I just would love to create this outlet, and
Yeah.
for other moms, and for them to be able to be
Definitely.
who they really are, and find things that they need.
Yeah. So, you went through all of this loss, and I mean, even more happened after your husband
Yeah.
passed away.
Yeah.
But when did it get to the point of you thinking, "Maybe there's more for me?"
I think for me, I went to therapy.
Mhm.
And I know a lot of people from my generation or older than I know that I was judged by my parents for going to therapy,
There's no
family
shame in your
members,
game going to
all
therapy.
the that's right. That's right. And as a matter of fact, I recommend it so highly. I didn't tell anybody I would go.
Yeah.
I would ask someone to help me for an hour and a half, and I'd drive 15 minutes there and 15 minutes back, and nobody knew I went. And it was probably one of the most helpful things that I have ever done in my life, and taught me to, I don't owe an explanation to everyone. If someone else wants to talk about it, that doesn't mean I have to. So through that is where I started to learn a little bit more about, look in the mirror and talk to yourself. Not in a weird way, but look in the mirror and say, I am worthy, and I am still here, and I am still human. I went through those things, but really, really what got me is I had this little sign, and you might remember them after I say it, but I had 3 of them in the house. And they were my reminders. They were my reminders that, hey, you are still here. I would constantly tell myself, no one's coming to save me. I had saved and saved and saved. I took you guys to Disney World, and Gracie was very young. Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe she was 2,
Yeah.
and if that. And I remember I didn't sleep we'd went all day and I got you guys were sleeping and I went in the bathroom on the bathtub and I lost it.
Yeah.
And from that moment, I started building me back.
Yeah.
So, in the funnest place on earth,
Yeah.
but it was part of it was because I saw that you guys were still happy. And I saw probably part of it was that I also saw that you guys were so happy and I still had a purpose.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
that
if it
was a
makes you feel any better, I don't remember any times that you broke down or anything when I was young. So,
well, and I
if
don't know
it
that that was good, but
no, but if anything, like, I grew up thinking that you were very, very strong,
yeah.
you know?
Well, good. Mission accomplished.
Right? There you go.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I for me, that's what I wanted for you guys to always have that strength and to know that you could still do things and such with it. So, yeah, I mean, that's to me, that's successful.
yeah. Well, all I know is that you started this whole thing just from scratch. I remember all of the nights that we would stay up, and I don't know, I don't know how you did it, but you learned how to make a website, how to make a blog, go through all of these different platforms, things that I've never heard of, and you I mean, you stayed up so late every night.
Yeah, I don't some days I don't think I slept.
No, but how what kept you going?
I am telling you, there's just this fire and
Actually, I know the answer to this, sorry, real quick. I know what kept you going. Dutch Bros.
definitely coffee. Between 7 Brew and
And
Dutch Bro, I think I've single-handedly even if it was like Gracie was still home for some of that, and she would be like, "Hey, mom, you wanna go get coffee?" And I was like, "Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go.
Let's get an energy drink too.
Let's get 4.
Let's get him. Let's get him." But for me, being able to help someone else and to have them feel better, that's what I needed. As long as I knew that I was helping someone else stay going, then I could do it, and there's so many more things that I want to accomplish, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You immediately started thinking of others and wanted to build a community.
Yeah, I mean, and if I can honestly, if I can just help one mom just stand up again and be who she needs to be for herself. I did not have a very good support system when that happened,
Yeah.
and I wish I would have had a family or something that would have kept me going, and but then it also made me realize there's so many other moms that don't have that or that hide that, or they've been shamed for that.
Yes.
And what? No way. No way. No, no.
Yeah.
I refuse. I refuse to believe that it should be that way.
No,
I
definitely.
I have helped a lot of different organizations and different things and helping and speaking and doing things. And it's in my eyes, it's a mom's time.
Yes. Yep. All right. Well, we're going to shift gears for just a second and I'm going to
Okay.
do some rapid fire questions. So,
Oh, yay.
are you ready?
Maybe.
Okay. What's your coffee order?
Which location?
Oh, gosh. What is your Dutch Bro order?
Um,
Rapid fire.
the
Come on.
the pressure. What? It's the caramel,
Golden Eagle.
golden eagle with a
God, I
strawberry.
could probably answer all of
I was
these
gonna say, okay,
faster than you can.
okay, here we can. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Iced golden eagle with strawberry soft top.
Song on repeat.
Right now, silly story. I know it's rapid fire, but it's please stay.
Beautiful Things by Benson Boone.
Love Benson Boone.
We know.
I love it.
Okay, first job.
Golden Corral, Neosho, Missouri, 16 years old waitress.
Dream vacation.
A 360-day cruise
Yeah.
or the
Uh,
Maldives.
Maldives, yeah.
Yeah.
One thing you always pack for vacation.
My 20 plus times mirror so I can see because I'm blind without, if I forget that, we're all screwed.
And the thing is, like, you have that favorite one that has the crack in it, and you still use it.
It's all duct taped on the back, but that's the side I don't need to
I
see.
know, you need the twigs. Okay, LTK guilty pleasure.
Any travel outfit. I swear, any because I love traveling and I'm traveling around to all these businesses. We've had so many moms send
Yes.
in locations for me to go travel and check out.
Yeah.
Or we're going to start that next phase of me interviewing moms because we've had so many of those sent in too. And so
Mhm.
every stinking travel outfit that comes, I'm like, I want it. I
Every
want it.
set. Every set.
It is. And I want it to be a set anymore because I just don't want to buy singles.
Yeah. So, what would your daughters say is your superpower?
I don't know if they're down or whatever. Like I give you guys 10 minutes and I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's go.
Motivational?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Or the
always say
fact that you can run on, like, 0 sleep?
menopause. I don't know. But I guess I've always been able to do that. And I
Yes,
have
you
no idea.
have.
But, that's going to run. So I have Dutch Bro, menopause to blame, all of it. I don't know.
Your 6 energy drinks that you consume
Well, for at 7 Brew, we pull up and I'm like, I want that coffee with all those shots. Not,
with all the shots, with, like, the 10 shots in it.
you mean the 3 one? No, no, no. It has like 6 or
That's, like,
something.
sick.
7 Brew, Dutch Bro, keep me going.
I need a I need 20 shots of espresso.
Or let's
Yeah,
just see what
whatever. Yeah, you just push yourself to the limit, like, see how
and
far
then
you can go.
and you're like, "Mom, that's probably, like, too much." And I'm like, let's just try it."
No, I say, "Mom, have you drank any water?" And then you're like, "Eh."
No, not recently.
Alright, so we're gonna get a little emotional here.
Okay.
So, for the mom listening who's in the thick of it, kids at school, career stalled, no clue who she is anymore, what would you say to her?
I would tell her that you're going to make it. It's so tough right now, and I know that you're buried. I know that you feel like this weight of the world is on there, but just start picking little things off. Just start. Even there was days I would get up and I would be like, "Oh, I don't even think that I can, shower today." And um I didn't. I didn't. And so then I would, in my head, I would say, tomorrow I'm going to do it. And then I would give myself that full day and then I'd shower the next day. You are going to make it. And I know you don't feel like it. And I know you don't even want to hear that. But there is going to come a time when you're going to look back and you're going to say, I made it.
Mhm.
And I want to be there with you when you do. I, I know that you're going to make it. I lost my husband and I had a 3-month-old in one arm and a 9-year-old, you, Lauren, keeping me busy, just running and running and running, go to school and doing these things and keeping businesses. I still had to, I would like to say make dinner, but a lot of times I didn't have time. You pick up dinner and show up for life, and everything inside me was screaming and falling apart. And I didn't do it gracefully sometimes. I mean, there were times when I lost my cool, and there was times you were 9 years old and I was like, oh my gosh, can you just help me for 5 seconds, and I didn't mean it in a bad way, but when you just feel those pressures and you feel like you have no one else and you feel so lost and numb. Like I am holding this whole world up and there's no pause. There was no roadmap. Um, but I kept hearing, myself or this voice or whatever. And it's like, there has to be more. There is. There has to be more. I am meant for more. I have my whole life wondered, as many of us have, what is my purpose or where am I going or what should I do or how should I do it? And I don't know if what you remember, but there's not been one time when it hasn't been me helping someone or me wanting to help someone or me going there and doing it. And so as Gracie started moving away, my youngest, and preparing for college and stuff, I know that I'd spoke to you about this first, and I was like, man, I want to create something. I want to create this community, and I want these moms, and it's so unfair, the positions and stuff that they're put in, and When I started, I didn't have any of the answers. I didn't even know exactly how, but I started it because I felt like moms needed it. I look at it and we are sharing something and doing something so big, and there's so much more to come with it. We're creating tools and we've got partners and we're having tools come out in courses, and we're starting public speaking and places for moms to see and reclaim their lives and build this fire within them. Yeah. Yeah. I cannot even contain the level of excitement that I have in doing this. And I am so excited that there's going to be so many things, like hearing from all moms in every season, and homeschool moms and grieving moms, new moms, and then fellow empty nest moms. We even have dog moms that are going to come because there's still so much pain with that. And the grieving moms, there's just so many things that we have planned with our sponsors and with everything with it. And I just cannot even explain to you how excited I am for the moms. And where do I go? Where do I go to look up a place? And we're building our content for that. So many moms sending the stuff in, and we're going to
Where's
be
a
out.
kid-friendly restaurant? Oh,
Yeah.
here, we have 700 of them.
And just like me, you know what? I'm empty nest. I'll go to Italy. You tell me where to go. You tell me Washington has something. You're on the list.
Give me an itinerary and I will go find
Yep.
it. Like, let me
Oh,
supply you with that.
oh, absolutely. You want to know what it's like? I'm going to go take you with me.
Yeah, do you wanna
You're
know
a
if the
mom and
bathroom's clean? I'll let you know.
there's so many moms too. Like, there's places I'll never be able to go. Well, take me along with you. I want to see it. So I'm going to take you. Every place
Yes.
that I can go, I'm going to take you and I'm going to show you and give you some insight to that. Moms are still there. I don't care if you're 20, 60, 80, 100. I'm going to take you everywhere I can with me. And I'm going to help every mom that I can. And that's just, new moms coming in. We have so many plans for new moms who are uncertain of what they should do. We are pitching some sponsors and opportunities for moms that are pregnant and are unsure, and there's so many things with that. So we have so many opportunities, and I am so proud of our moms, and I'm so excited, and I just know that there's so many good things that you're going to experience with this community.
Absolutely, and I know you don't hear this all the time, but we are so proud of you as well.
Well, I really do appreciate it. Sometimes it's hard for me to take compliments like that because it just makes me work harder. You know what? By golly, I'm going to show you guys.
Staying up
Come on.
tonight.
Yeah, that's right. I know that Lauren and the other moms are like, oh, that lady is texting me at midnight.
Not at all.
But the videos help, and people show and realities and stuff with it. And I'm so excited for it.
Yes. Well, you always say that we get to rewrite the story, and today we got to hear yours. If you saw yourself in any of Mandy's story, screenshot this episode and tag us at the Empty Nest Moms with an S on Instagram or TikTok. You can also grab our free Freedom to Be Me journal at theemptynestmom.com and take your first step into rediscovering you. And if you know a mom who needs this episode, send it to her. We're just getting started.